Hello everyone and welcome to the rookie tournament here in season 2. My name is Greedalicious. With me I have Rodriguez. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
I also have Raven, my analyst.
Hi.
Hi. So tonight is a special day, I think. This is the first time I think I've ever seen Kurgitz play in an official match ever. So of course we have to stream it.
A good reason, great.
We'll talk more about Kurgitz once it's closer to that time. For now, for the one Rodriguez versus Swadia. You're playing alone against the entire team. How do you like your chances, Rodriguez?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
It's Rodox versus Swadia.
Oh, you were talking
He
about
made a
Rod,
horrible pun,
alright.
it's fine,
Alright.
just don't pay attention
So
to it.
I've also very skillfully avoided the team names. It's North of Justice versus Jesus, okay. Belediye.
Yes.
Oh, now you screwed me up. Now I can't say it. Belediye. Oh, sorry. I had a Turkish friend of mine try to teach me for 45 minutes.
You're
And
horrible
I
with names,
still
Greed,
can't
we
say
all
it.
know it.
The translation is something along the lines of the Chevaliers of something.
Can we just call them Belle?
Bella.
You know, you could
Or
have just like
Belediye.
skipped this
Beledive.
completely and
But
not embarrass
I'm
yourself.
I'm not a pretender. If I don't know something, I will say it
There
proudly.
is no such.
Dude, you're pretending you know it and yet you've not said it right one time so far.
I do my best. It's Turkish names are very difficult. I learned that the S that you see there is more like a hard S, like sh sound. Yeah, and that's it.
You know,
Nice, that's...
Raven. There is no such thing about What do you say? Shaming yourself? What did you say? That Greed did?
Oh, I don't know what I'm saying.
No, what did Raven said? Something.
About
Embarrassed.
that.
Embarrassed. That's
embarrassed,
the word.
yeah.
That's the word. You know, you're not embarrassing yourself if you're comfortable doing it. No.
Did he sound comfortable doing it?
I felt.
I'm comfortable doing a lot of things, I'll have you know, but this is not one of them. Yeah, we have two teams that we don't really know that much about. This is the rookie tournament. I heard a little bit about North of Justice. They play a little bit more on Turkish servers. Both teams are Turkish. It is a 5 versus 5 tournament, and BLD, Belediye. We can say that because I learned to say that, like Belediye. That's a cool name as well.
Belediye.
So
Alright, yeah.
they're ready. North of Justice not quite. But for the winner, Rodox versus Swadia. Raven, what do you think?
Well, it's a little bit difficult to say because, like, we haven't really seen matches from these teams at all yet, right? So it's definitely gonna be up to them to show us what they've got in that sense. But I think as far as the matchup on the map itself goes, I think it can go quite even. I don't think either Swadia or Rodox necessarily has an advantage, like faction-wise. It just depends on the setup you play, you know, like of course Rodox being a little bit more infantry heavy than Swadia is, but a little bit weaker on the cav, which is where Swadia can definitely make up. So it's really gonna depend on the setups they take and the players they have on those roles. For the main part.
As you mentioned, the infantry of Rodox are stronger, but the cavalry of Swadia is clearly better. In crossbows, they're both fairly equal, so
I mean, they have just about the same crossbow stats, so
yeah. Also, they get the exact same equipment. Not, of course, Swatter being able to get a little bit more if they win rounds, but
again, I think Swadia can make a, like, let's say I don't know who's gonna be playing Swadia first, but whoever plays Swadia and like they take like an extra cavalry or something and they have a big impact with it, I think that could potentially be a bigger game changer than like an extra roller inf. Then again, we don't know if these teams play something like Rodok imps with hammers or something. I don't know what to expect from these teams in that regard. Again, because we haven't seen them play before.
Yeah.
Isn't that the exciting thing about this kind of matches?
Yeah, that's why we're streaming it, right? Great.
Exactly. And
Yes.
Kurgits.
Kurgit.
And Kurgits.
And
Yeah,
Kurgits.
but that's the second map.
Yeah,
I
I
can-
can't wait. I actually can't wait.
If I can hop in with a little fact,
Of course.
because you said that Swadian cavalry is better than Rodok cavalry overall.
Stats wise,
right?
for sure, and also like the equipment they get.
Yeah,
is
I
simply
would
better.
say it depends on the player, because if I'm correct, Swadia can't get the light lance, whilst the Rodok cav can, like, they get the free light lance.
That's true, but
and
most likely they will just do an all-pack trump.
Yeah, still I feel like, or I know a few cavalry players that prefers the light lance in front of the regular lance. Like if
Yeah.
they
But
play,
I mean, it's not about preferring the light lance or not, though. It's like, sure, you can prefer the light lance to play with, but that still doesn't change the fact that Swadia simply have better stats on their weapons, especially if they do an all-pike drop for their calves.
The all-pack
If a
drop
Swadian
is
cav
massive.
is gonna does hit someone, it's gonna do a lot more damage than when you're a Rodok cav with a light lance, no matter whether you have a preference for the weapon or not, you know.
yeah, right.
So
Yeah, that's
I
completely
get your point where you say like, all right, sure, like it depends on the player whether he prefers a light lance or not, but that still doesn't change the facts about it, right?
Yeah, true.
So do you guys think you'll see more two-handers? This is 5 versus 5, so they are definitely more usable.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
especially against crossbows. I mean, you can get a two-hander out pretty quickly.
I'm certainly hoping to see myself some two-hand, but I think if there's any sort like form of two-hand that we'll see, it's probably gonna be like a hammer or something. Like that's
Pike, I think.
That's the most normal kind of thing, or a pike, yeah. But I don't
That's a
think
polearm.
I don't think you'll
Yep.
necessarily see too much from Swadia.
I
No,
want to
who
see
knows?
some two-handed swords.
that would be hype.
I mean,
See
but
some duelists.
you need
the thing
so
is-
much money for that. If you do all-pack drops as well, that's gonna be
Yeah, that's true.
expensive.
You need to win.
Yeah.
You could
Is
do
Like
this-
Buster.
that's the main thing with Swadia, right? You can take two-hand, but you kind of need to be ahead for that. And at that point, it might kind of just be like, I don't know, working against yourself. You know, making yourself more vulnerable by going with two-handed weapons.
Yeah, I could see that.
Kind of glass cannon in that sense. If you get run over by a cav or like a couch comes in, there's no way to defend against it. The crossbows can shoot you for free. You can make it work, it's great, of course, but I don't think, like, definitely not first round two-handers from Swadia. I don't think we'll see that. Like, maybe
No.
a bastard sword is like
I
the best
think-
thing you could see, but I don't know about that.
The most likely class to do anything here is probably a pike to deal with all pikes, which we've seen in higher professional play as well.
Yeah. Again, though, like any form of two-handed weapons, and especially when like you go for a pike, which is mainly meant to hold off calves and just support from a longer range, you know, like from the back line, they're still vulnerable, you know. Like there's
hell
no
yeah.
way to defend against calves with a shield out at the same time when you go for a pike, unless you take a free spear as well. Then I guess it can work.
That's quite. You really.
Yeah,
you
like
really
you should
get
do
yourself
that,
into
in my
that thing,
opinion,
yeah.
but
Yeah, so-
It's kind of like the moment you switch to a normal spear instead of the pike that you've bought, then why did you buy the pike, right? That's kind of the question then.
yeah, exactly.
If you go for a pike, you need to have a plan on how to make it work. Maybe it's like for shield stuns, you know. For shield stuns, pikes are awesome. They're really good. If they can make that work somehow, then I'm definitely not against that, so. Yeah?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let me ask a question: is this because every set first to 3, or is it 4 rounds?
I'm pretty sure it's first to 3.
All right.
Yeah. It's not like the other tournament, so.
Looks like they're having some issues with a referee. Not quite sure what's going on here.
Wait,
Both teams are ready. It's just they're not starting because I don't think they have admins. So I might be able to.
Oh, you might have to do that then, yeah.
I mean, I can do it if you don't want to.
That would be great if you
doing
could.
it, you know. Should I?
Yeah, that's just.
Okay, let's see. Where do I do it though?
Exactly. I can't.
That's
I
like
can't
the
use the
first
admin
step.
chat either because of that streamer mod. So it's. I think NJ just lost a captain. I think he just crashed. So.
Oh,
Can we
well,
agree on saying BLD though? Because That's their short term.
Yeah, we
That's
will
easier.
when the fights break out. We're kind of stuck to it. We can't say North of Justice every time we do something like that.
NJ and BLD. That's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna go for.
I mean,
just
that's
the-
what I'm gonna use,
I'm-
and
Yeah.
like Greed can like
I'm quite
embarrass
committed to
himself over trying to
BLD,
pronounce the
'cause-
name again.
Because I'm. Jesus Christ.
Alright, sorry.
Let's not go there, Rod, please.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Well, I'm stuck saying BLD because I practiced it for so long, and I'm still saying it wrong. I think so.
Oh, I think the admin's here, the referee. I mean,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like also the head admin, the only admin I think as well in the tournament. So big thank you for Nexoner for hosting this.
yes, but he'll be acting as referee here.
Oh yeah, okay. So their captain joining this admin as well, just in case. But there are right now 5 admins on the server, so we should be able to go live.
Should be alright though.
Can I just
let's-
hear?
yeah?
Can I just hear Raven's opinion on having such huge rosters in a 5v5 tournament?
Well, just make like it's either like they've just been in the clan together for a long period of time, so they didn't really want to ditch anyone. Because I do believe like from the region they're from, there used to be like 8v8 used to be the dominant format as well. In which case, having a roster like this isn't that weird, right? So
No, it's quite normal.
maybe that's the reason. But yeah, other than that, I don't know.
I think we're actually going live.
Yeah, I'll shut up and leave you to it then.
Thank
I
you.
gave streamer mode, yeah.
Alright, Rodriguez. Let's take a look here. BLD having only 1 crossbow, which is quite standard.
2 cabs on NJ's side, though.
Yeah, that's good to see. I think.
Yeah.
They are Swadia. They can get away with it, and Rodok's playing to their strengths, having an extra infantry. 1 crossbow each on each side. This also makes sense. I feel like I've seen Kursad before actually. Now that I see him in this class.
I think if you look at NJ Pushaks, excuse me if I mispronounce his name.
Which we will do.
He's a crossbowman. I don't think he has any bolts because he picked up an all pike and then just dropped it.
Yeah, it looks like it's just an infantry with a crossbow drop, which
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
wait, I can look actually. Yeah.
But if he can get a shot off earlier here, especially against these shields, they're not really strong. It's on the shield of the cavalry though, not really what you want, but his shot is over. Oh, and a nice headshot there for Cursa, taking the first kill.
Light
That
breaks
comes
out.
as well. Paralyzer kind of hitting his teammate there a little bit. It's not really the best start, but they do have a kill. Infantry breaks a little bit awkward team play there by NJ. They're not really helping out their teammates that much, and Pushax falls for it.
NJ only has 1 infantry as well.
Yeah, this is they're very low on NJ's side, but they
They're
are
making it
cleaning them
work.
up. Yeah, they're just one nice wind blast, and all of them will fall. But Cardoso is holding his own here. He's fighting off. That black is very low.
Dude, this is
Double kill for
possible.
him. He
Look
can
at the
easily do
HP.
this. Yeah, look at it. His shield is not good against Cursa, but he forces him into melee. So this is absolutely doable.
Yeah. He
Almost
took
hits
out their
Paralyzer
infantry
as
now.
well.
He's
Yeah.
fighting versus a cab and a crossbowman, so it's not favorable, but it's doable.
It's absolutely doable. Paralyzer is doing a good job keeping him pressured, but oh, nice hit as well. He's very low, jumps to get away from the kick.
Or a bump.
But he's
so
so low. Yeah, a full speed bump will absolutely kill him, but he keeps fighting. Kursad is low health as well. A switch. Oh, and he kills
Oh!
Paralyzer! He could clutch this!
It's a lot of
There,
time left.
30 seconds left. This will end up in a death. Someone will have to die here. Cardoso loses his shield and he kills him!
That's it!
He kills 4 people in 1 round!
That was a 1v4 as well, right? Or was it a 1v3?
I think it was 1v4.
Wow.
That is incredible!
That's insane. I mean, that's the fun part about these rookie tournaments. You don't know what to expect. Like, that things happen. Like,
that
it
was
was
a-
just some.
Crossbow!
Yeah, I wouldn't even say there was any like bad plays from NJ. That was just
No, this...
Cardoso doing great. Holy
Yes.
cow!
I feel like the cavalry and infantry, like the infantry, if he pushed a little bit harder towards the cavalry there as well, like this team played a little bit better, they would have had him, but just incredible play by Cardoso. Just
Yeah.
massive play. The headshot in the beginning as well, a little bit risky there, taking that shot, but still though, wow, impressive. 4 kills in
Yeah.
the first round. A round they would have lost if he was not there, and he's leading his team that forward as well. He's not a crossbowman, he's an
I mean-
infantryman.
Talk about setting the bar high.
Yeah. That is
early, you know.
That is insane.
Flag spawn
being
favorable
risen.
for NJ though.
Yeah, they're already there, just raising a pull. Oh, and Cardoso again the kill!
Wow, this guy
What is
can
he
shoot
doing?
and fight melee.
That is just incredible. They need to kill him. I don't care how many it takes. Like, he can kill 4 of them. You need to shut him down. He's gonna fight melee in topper as well. Kursa is up here with them. Oh, fails that kick
NJ
quite
cavalry
badly
coming
though.
in.
Suspot as well.
Yeah, fights break down at the flag as well.
Cardoso is just sneaky as hell. We're gonna take a look. Oh, the infantry fight is going in the way of BLD as well. But of course, having that extra kill in the beginning helped them quite a bit. Allpack Cav not really getting anything done there either. Cardoso fall down. He's so low. I saw him in the background just slightly just fall down. And he doesn't matter. It's fine for him.
He could have died.
He could have. Did he fall or was he like
he
forced off? Alright.
Jumped. Oh.
Delegalo helping him out, killing Kursa.
Yeah. And it's all up to Paralyzer. He should probably just... He should save this.
Good kill though. He takes away a lot of gold for BLD, but that was risky. I'm surprised Cardoso missed that shot. Cardoso now needs to be careful. He's on bumping health.
But dude, this guy needs Paralyzer.
Paralyzer is just killing everyone.
Wait, is he gonna do same thing as?
He should not be going in here. He could, but yeah, falls down and the Allpack will just finish him off completely.
It was a worthy attempt, I guess. I didn't feel like that was favorable before he got his first out of 2 kills there.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I don't think he should have gone in there. He could have just kept his, maybe looted the battleground a little bit, tried to get an Allpack of his own, but...
Keep the Hunter.
He's looking to do... Oh! Okay, I like that drop. A little bit of a gold save there for the infantry. This is actually quite smart. I don't see this used well enough. Cardoso can buy a shield for... Like, he can't really upgrade his equipment anyway, so this is smart.
I mean,
I only know of one other player who does this properly in competitive. This is clever by them. Oh, NJ is gonna push them as well.
Only 2 people, only 2 guys pushing right side though.
Yeah, it's he comes up a little bit slow there.
Yeah, 3 guys, but Ragnar is being...
Oh, Cardoso again! What is... Alright, I'm just gonna like follow Cardoso, I think, the entire game. He's just on point. He's gonna try kick? No. Alright, Franstead helping out. The captain of BLD.
Double kill from France, yeah.
I expected North of Justice to be winning this match, to be honest, but Cardoso is just a one-man army.
Yeah, but they might just have a really bad start, and
maybe
Cardoso might have a really great start.
Yeah, Cardoso is just on fire. Like, come on,
he needs to save
7-1. If it's first to 3, it's not really mattering that much.
True,
but it could be 4 rounds. I'm actually not quite sure.
I guess we'll see.
But yeah, at least 3-0 now for Beledige. And yeah, it looks like this is the end of the round. So
yeah,
3-0.
Wow, my reaction.
Mine too.
Let's
just make sure.
Look at the scores. 7-1 for Cardoso.
Yeah. That's
and the second highest, and the second highest is France with 4 kills. Like, Cardoso did amazing job for his team. That it was almost
he almost single-handedly won them that round.
Pretty much.
Raven, what is your impression of this first set?
So I'd first like to point out the fact that somehow NJ lost the first round after killing practically everyone on the opposite team.
That was quite noticeable, yes.
Like BLD ran in with their inventories kind of 1 by 1 at the beginning, which gave NJ the opportunity to come in with their calves, do some early damage, work together with their infanteries. It's a very good spot to fight, just in front of the flag / at the flag. Really nice angles for calves to come into, and they made it work. Of course they were low, but I still don't see how there's any way for you to lose a 4 versus 1 when you also have a cav in Archer.
And it's against the crossbow.
That shouldn't have happened. And as far as the other rounds go, I really feel like early picks. Like the second round, one of the imps got picked off early. The other round, it was one of the cavs that got picked off early, and NJ really rely on their infantries being able to like hold out in the fight and to get support throughout the fight in order to win them, and that can't happen if there is nobody to support them anymore, you know.
Yeah.
So they're really gonna make sure they protect their players until they get into the fights.
All right.
Wait, it's live. This
It's
was
already
live.
live.
Yeah, it's already live.
That was amazing shot by Black
I
Dad.
missed that completely. Dude, that was a cab. He killed off their cab. Their
As an
only cab as
infantryman
well.
I think. So yeah, that was nice. A little bit too aggressive there for BLD. Got caught moving towards the enemy, but BLD, as next one says, just needs the one round. It's not looking that great for him so far, but who knows? I mean, Cardoso falls as well, and so does Frank Josef. And a team kill though. But yeah, it looks like they're cleaning this up quite well.
Yeah, dude, we never know.
Still
We
killing.
never know.
Yeah. Yeah, but there we
Alright,
go.
we know. Yeah.
That was better. Much better
Yeah.
by NJ. And of course the headshot early on the cab. That helps quite a bit.
Yeah, removes a little bit of pressure from NJ's shoulder to win that first round.
Yeah,
Getting that good equipment going.
Cardoso as well, I'm pretty sure he got pushed quite hard there, so he couldn't really shoot. Maybe not exactly where BLD wants to fight. But, I mean, if you have to, you have to. Paralyzer now is on the side. He's playing as aggressive as Haneyev? Sorry.
No way.
Sorry, we are really sorry. It's really difficult for us Europeans to
Unbehive.
Okay. NJ does take the flag though. Ragnar Lothbrok. Or Ragnar
They're
Lothbrok.
far away, BLD as well.
Yeah, they can raise this quite far, at least halfway, a little bit more. Especially if Black Dead there is gonna push out and maybe buy them a little bit of time.
Would you support the idea of NJ having one guy raising the flag while the rest of the NJ guys just...
You just want me
middle?
to say to pull a Rodriguez, don't you?
Maybe.
And absolutely, actually.
No,
I think it works quite well here.
No. Dude, it's not really pulling a Rodriguez, because pulling a Rodriguez is doing it while the other team doesn't know about it.
Alright, that's true, yeah. If you want to get really technical, it's difficult to do though in a 5v5, because if just one fight goes wrong for them, like one hit goes far and too far, it's really difficult.
Dude, the flag is so high now though.
Yeah, but they leave it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they're on a split push here on
Dude,
BLD's side.
This is smart.
But Cardoso is almost alone here. He's getting pressured by 4 people. Cavalry comes in as well, but not really getting anything done. Yatara killing Paralyzer. Cav down for NJ as well.
Cardoso going down.
Yeah, Ragnar Lothbrok there killing him with a mace even. That's strange, you don't technically see that very often. But it can be legit. It looks like a fighting pick, or a military pick even. So Delegate's fighting fighting him down quite well. Spamming him down is an effective tactic against Rodox. Being a little bit slower than the Cern or Swadias. There you go to the bump as well, taking good advantage of that.
Rodalega is doing this really
there
well.
you go. He's just doing everything there. Fronce as well, backing him up.
Dude, that was all Rodalega, I feel like. He's
been
alive for so long.
Absolutely.
Just waiting for that cab support, not being too aggressive, and as soon as he gets the cab support, that's when he strikes. That's when he gets those 2 kills.
Yeah, I fully agree.
Yeah, and yeah, they win the map, PLD.
Yep, they do. Raven.
4-1.
What do you think about this set? I mean, obviously it was a little bit shorter, not so much to see here.
Well, I'm thinking people have problems playing Swadia properly on this map. It's like they have the right idea by going for 2 infantry, 2 calves, 1 crossbow setup, but they keep losing one of their calves or their crossbow before a fight breaks out or at the very beginning of a fight. And that cannot happen, because it's happened to both these teams, right?
Yeah.
Like early pickoffs every single time, just like being a big problem for them. You know, like if you lose a cav early, then suddenly you don't really have a cav advantage anymore. Sure, Swadia cav are stronger than Rodok cav, but you know, having like an extra cav as part of your strategy means that that cav needs to stay alive as well, because otherwise you're going to be outnumbered in the infight as well, which is what happened every time.
Yeah,
The moment they got outnumbered, they kind of just got beat.
A bump is a bump, even if you're not even if the stats are not the highest for Rodox. Like the horse is still there. The horse makes a difference. But sadly,
Yeah, but
we're gonna have to talk about this though. I mean,
yeah.
it's Kurgits. It's
I'm
Kurgits
just
versus
surprised.
Serenids on
I'm
a
surprised
sandy
to
map.
see Turgid is their color is purple.
I actually love it. It
Why?
looks
Why not?
so cool though.
Why not red or something like?
So
Why not
Well,
red?
that is why,
one
yeah.
thing I am kind of afraid of for Kurgits here is the fact, like, sure, like Serenids, they can like shoot down their horses because they don't have the strongest horses, that kind of
Paper
stuff.
horses.
They have horse archers themselves.
But
However, they
we
don't
should
really
mention-
have the strongest horses on Kurgits, at least for horse archers either, right?
Yeah, I mean the
And
rules say
the
the
problem
horse
I'm having
archers
with this
have to be
is-
saddle horses, not anything better than that. And we're not live, by the way. We're just taking a look at the map because I don't think anyone knows this map. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
just
yeah.
flying over
No.
a little bit, taking
Yeah.
a look.
Yeah, so as you said, saddle horses, that's of course the first thing, but even if they would have been allowed to take step horses, then
Yeah.
I don't know, that's still
Step
not
horses are
great.
not that
Like,
much
it's
better.
gonna be up to Serenids to use their archers and javs on their infanteries properly.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because if they can take down the horses of these horse archers, I mean, in order for horse archers to be as effective as they can be, they're probably gonna end up in some pretty awkward positions, well, if you'd consider them as a dismounted unit, right? So if you do manage to dismount them in those positions, then they're just sitting ducks, because, well,
Yeah.
you know...
I mean, you could. Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean,
But
they
it's-
can
it's
still
like-
be useful, but yeah,
They can
they're
still be
gonna
useful,
struggle.
but the problem is they're not gonna be that fast anymore. They're gonna get overrun by the Serenid calves, because if there's one thing Serenid calves can do, it's completely
Just
run you
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the map
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
look
but
that
again-
strong for cavalry, though. To be fair,
Hmm?
it looks more like an archer map than it does a cavalry map. There's a lot of places to go
Yeah.
on this map.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah, do you see that ramp
Also-
thing?
Yeah, I see it.
I do find that, like, horse archery requires... Like, horse archery is an art on its own, you know? It's not like, oh, you can play archer, you can play horse archer. No, it's completely different. Like, you need to calculate your shots way differently, you need to aim differently, and you need to think about your positioning differently, right? You're not just an archer going to strategical spots all the time, it's rather just attacking from good angles and with the right timing, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what both teams can bring.
And let's take a look at it now, because we are live on the first round here, first set, on this very very strange everything. I mean, what can you
Turgid is
say?
not. They're not playing horse archer.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I mean the rule does hurt them a little bit. Not being able to use step archer and step horses, they will absolutely be slowed down. And just putting everyone on the flag right now.
So this
I-
might actually be a legit, like, a good set,
Yeah, I
even though
think.
it's Kurgit.
I mean, it's an open kind of ish map, but it's not open enough to the point where Kurgit archers are going to be a massive pain. Also, I mean, the infantry of Kurgits are not very strong. The axes are just going to tear through these sheets like it's nothing. Contrast, they're going for Cardozo in the background.
They
1v1
only
break out
have
on the
2
flag.
infantries.
Cavalry comes in though. Well, nice hit, but he does get dismounted for it. The armor of the first set, the first round armor for Kurgits is really powerful.
Hey, look at the positioning of Kursat, the archer of NJ.
Yeah, he's pulling his weight here.
It is a good position.
Yeah, but Cardozo as well is landing his hits, and Lothbrok is alone against 3.
All up
Kursat
to
being
Kursat, yeah.
the only one alive. He's getting pushed by 2 infantry here now. He's not gonna survive very well. Also being low ground. This is not. I mean, we've seen it being done before, even in this match. So they do, yeah. All right.
That's such an awkward position to fight in, though.
It's a really bad
stairs and ramp next to you. You have like, what is that? Like 2 square meters to fight on.
Yeah. Also, you have a scimitar and an axe against you. You're not gonna survive that, really. It's incredibly difficult to deal with.
I'm surprised to see that they didn't even try to go for the kicks, considering it was such a small space to fight on. Like,
Yeah, they
2
could have blocked
kicks.
him in there.
Yeah. You know?
Absolutely, we would have finished him off, but they spawn very close to each other as well.
Yeah.
NJ once again taking this position. It's not gonna spawn here again. Not really sure where the second flag spawn even is. Probably outside here somewhere. But they will not get it. Once again, BLD taking the flag. Exactly taking the flag even.
They have studied this map.
I think they're really prepared for this, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Cardoso is once again in a really good position as well.
He's got really good armor now, Cardoso as well.
Yeah.
And that,
is
steel axe.
He's really equipped there.
Yeah, he might even be efficient. He might even be efficient in melee fights if you have to.
Yeah, does he? I mean, yeah, the saber is nothing to scoff at either. It's a strong weapon, and looks like they're not gonna push up here. They should have sent one infantry up here just in case Cardoso goes back up, but he doesn't. He looks for his helping find his team.
Notice that Kursad switched from being an archer to an infantry.
Oh, Paralyzer comes in. No, he does. Yeah, they actually have no archers at all right now.
That might. Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah, it didn't really work out for him that well. I mean, he did land some shots, but not really any kills, so it makes sense. But the infantry breaks out. Just one by one they fall here, and not that much left to do. 2 players left on North of Justice. But they can do this. It's 3 enemies on... Oh,
nice, Franz.
But he does spam on Cardoso. Triple kill over Franz.
Yeah, Franz, really well done. I have one thing to point out though. Cardoso was standing like in the open there, shooting. The only thing to protect him was the wall behind him.
Yeah.
So like, and he managed to pull up a lot of shots. I don't know why NJ didn't pressure him in that situation. They just didn't care about him. Gave him the space to shoot. So he managed to get a kill from that before taking him down. I felt like they were a bit too scared of Cardoso there to give him.
Yeah, I think so as well. Cardoso there shooting into the... as North of Justice is running to the position, taking a lot of help from Paralyzer. And they are once again getting the flag. Just the incredible luck of BLD.
Prediction, you know?
Prediction, luck, it's... Cardoso is just once again in a very good position.
I'm gonna praise BLD for this though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're moving around as well. It wasn't like they were... Or maybe there are only 2 flag spots.
No, there will be 3. Just maybe we don't get to see them this match. BLD's cav here is very low though. It comes in and a nice hit on the Ragnar. And Cardoso there taking the cav down as well. Ragnar is so low. It's very, but Rodelga is just getting forced. Rodelga 2 kills here.
Rodelga can...
He's a top infantry player for BLD for sure.
How did yeah.
There we go, double kill for Anief as well.
I'm wondering how did BLD manage to pull off, take out the health so early on NJ's players. NJ, when the fight actually started, I felt like there was only one NJ player that had some amount of health.
Yeah, the cavalry did a great job there as well, and Cardoso, of course, landing his early hits helps a lot. So
Cardoso has been a bit more quiet this set though.
Yeah, he did.
He had his first set. The second set wasn't nearly as huge as the first set for him.
No, that's absolutely correct.
But to be fair, Franz have had his rounds, Rodalea has had his rounds, Anvehive, I mean
they've all stepped up, so
yeah.
But really incredible play for him. Kirk is taking 3-0 as well on here. Raven, is this expected? Did you expect this? It's more like it.
The moment I saw that they actually took 2 regular cav over horse archers, I definitely thought so. I mean, considering they have 2 flag spawns, well, practically next to them.
Yeah.
I really liked the way that even though NJ had more imps, they managed to just keep the fight in the open. You know, of course, this isn't the most open map, but they didn't go upstairs to fight most of the time with their imps. They really let their cavalry do the job, and those cav showed up for BLD. And I think definitely a horse archer could have worked as well in that composition, you know, but like I said before, you need to be specifically skilled at horse archery in order to make it work. So I like that they recognized the fact we're not that confident with horse archers, you know, so we're just not gonna go for it. and instead go for the 2 calves, and then you're like, well, you know, Kurgate Lancers aren't too shabby either, you know, and it showed. Like, I think, like, there, for the main part, they just outclassed NJ, like, with their calves mainly, but also props to their imps for holding out until then, you know, and not getting killed early.
Yeah, I fully agree with that as well. I mean, I don't think the horse archer will really work as well on this map either. 'Cause it's like you can see the areas
I
around
know
here.
some ways you can make horse archers work on like maps like
You'd
this,
have to
but I
be a
definitely
ninja for
wouldn't
that.
take more than one. I definitely wouldn't take more than one.
The match is actually over as well. It looks like they're not going to play out the last set. BLD did technically win the match, and they took second place in the RTC 2. So massive congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Excuse me? What?
No,
Excuse
never mind.
me? What did you say?
Nothing.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, any closing thoughts? It was a little bit of a short match, this.
It was a short match. I don't know. I think like NJ had some potential. They just didn't manage to get like their whole like. They have the players to do it, I feel, but BLD had the better teamwork overall. You know, their imps knew how to play in order for the rest of their team to function around them. And I felt like with NJ, especially on Fort of Honor, they kind of struggled with that, you know, like sure they had this plan like, alright, we'll have 2 imps, they'll fight their probably 3 imps, which was the case, and then our archer, well, either shoots into the fight or keeps their archer busy, our calves come in and that's where we'll get the advantage, but they couldn't quite make it work because either they had only 1 inf to work with, or one of their calves got killed early. So I think if they work on that, just like playing a little bit more safe early on, you know, not giving away kills and just being coordinated when the fight starts, you know, that's really gonna be like what they need to work on if they want to improve, you know.
Yeah.
Because like the one round where Cardoza won 1 versus 4, that should never have happened.
Yeah.
Like
that's a no-no. Like
I
that's
mean, you could somewhat argue that Cardoza was a little bit lucky as well because he was at like 1/4 HP and he survived another hit. But still, like he already got away with way too much at that point, you know. So yeah.
I think though that BLD, like all of their players stepped up. All of their players did what they needed to do. Where I feel like North of Justice didn't really have that. How would you say, like?
They didn't have like someone to step up for them to save the day or something.
Kinda, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Whereas BLD had everyone to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
everyone had this like spotlight.
Yeah, I mean, then again, I think like these plays mainly came forth out of a team effort. I feel like, you know, like they knew what they wanted to do as a team, which made every individual player confident in their role so they could perform better. I think that's definitely also something, you know, whereas on NJ, perhaps, like after you lose a round 4 versus 1, you know, you're gonna be like, guys, what are we doing, you know? It's not gonna impact the individual performance of your players positively in any way whatsoever. So I think that definitely plays into it as well. And, you know, like after having, especially getting like crushed on the first set like that.
Yeah, that hurts.
You know, your motivation might be just out of the window at that point, and yeah. So I think like NJ might have just been shut down very early, you know, because the first round actually looked really good for them and a little bit less coordinated from BLD, and perhaps after that round, you know, the upset, the tables kind of turned and BLD found. How they found out how they wanted to play that match, you know, and it worked out.
If one of your players kill 4 of the enemy in a single round, then it's kind of like,
in a 1v3.
I mean, well, yeah.
And he's a crossbowman and takes 3 kills melee.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't matter. At that point, it didn't really matter what class he was, though. You should never be able to win a 1 versus 4.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like even less chance of winning that 1v3.
Yeah.
Would have been a higher chance to win that 1v3 if it was an infantry.
Or cavalry. Cavalry could have done it as well, but like a crossbow?
Yeah, that's crazy. I was thinking though, should we give out an everyone give out one MVP to player
I
of
think
the match. Who would you say, Greed?
I think it's pretty clear who I would pick. Cardoso just played.
Yeah, I think that's really clear. Like,
Yeah.
I think Cardoso definitely was the person who put this team on his back. You know, of course, like the other players stepped up afterwards, but it was him initially
Yeah.
who started it. You know, like he won a 1v4. Then the next
No,
round he
1v3 it
headshots
was.
the enemy infantry before the fight starts, and then the next
Every
round
game.
he headshots the
Yeah.
enemy cav before the
Every
fight
single
starts.
round on
That's
the
true.
first map, I think he had his opening frag, like a
Yeah.
headshot on a player.
I would say Franz Joseph, honestly.
He played good as well.
I felt like, okay, he didn't get like highlight rounds. However, he got like a lot of kills in total, and
he played well.
supported- he played well as Kev. Yeah, he was good at supporting his teammates, but he was also picking up a lot of kills. So it shifts for me between Cardoso and Franz Joseph, but I would give it to Franz Joseph just because of the stability of
Alright,
it.
You're
I
just
see.
defending
you just
your
have
cav.
to pick against this, right?
No,
I see.
no.
Yeah,
it
also
has
like he
nothing
just
to-
has to defend like cavalry players.
No, it has nothing to do with passive play. It's just I
We
felt
all
like
know
he was
what you've
solid,
been up
you
to,
know,
World.
stability. That's what I
Yeah,
like.
stability. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, a horse stands on 4 legs, a man only stands on 2.
Oh god.
Not if Cardoso is nearby. Then everyone lays down.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
true.
it's time to end the stream.
I think so too.
Oh wow. I am
Thank you
mind blown by
everyone
that.
for watching. I might continue streaming a little bit because this was a short stream. We have a warm up now for with Fire and Sword, don't we? I kept getting spammed.
Yeah, we certainly do.
So I might play that a little bit. But thank you all for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you for stealing my sentence, Rod.
And may your up and coming
No,
week
just
be
stop.
great, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
See ya.